some things should just stay between you and your partner, and some stuff should just simply not be uploaded to YouTube. And if you're wondering why, well, the video that we're about to take a look at is the reason why you keep certain things to yourself. I don't know why anyone would upload this clip right here. It's straight up 3 minutes of why. Why, Idubbbz, why? So the YouTuber Boblax made this tweet and it says, "This is the most painfully uncomfortable thing I've ever watched." And in a few hours, this has over 100,000 views. Give it a few days and I'm sure it'll have, 500,000. And this seems to be from a podcast that both Ian and his wife do together. The channel is called Maximum Damage, and I guess the title is "She Ruined My Career Episode 19. Great name, by the way. I love that. And like I said, this whole video has me scratching my head. Why, guys? It's not like I take pleasure of making fun of Idubbbz. It's like beating a dead cow. It's like beating a dead horse. It's not fun. Well, unless you're Vosh, then it's like your dream. But for me, it's not fun beating a dead horse and kicking a puppy while it's already dead. It's like, no, but I saw this and now everyone else has to see it. With that said, strap in because this is one hell of a trip, and let's just get right into it. And for full transparency, I do not watch the podcast. I don't know what segment this is. All I know is that some stuff should just stay between partners. Okay? That's all I'm saying.
This is Idubbbz dating advice segment.
Ooh.
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
8 seconds in, and we're already starting off horribly. Listen, all right? YouTubers should not be giving dating advice, okay? And especially people like Idubbbz when, we know what went down with them, all right? It should be illegal and you should be banned if you ever give dating advice. And I've been guilty of this a few times before, okay? And I regret it. Don't listen to YouTubers, okay? They're all terminally online who don't know how to talk to women. And I've learned my ways, okay? There's some exceptions there that I would take dating advice from. PewDiePie is someone that I would, but, Idubbbz should probably sit this one out. Now, the name of the podcast is called She Ruined My Career, which I get it. It's a joke. It's a play on what everyone says. This woman ruined Ethan. Ethan's wife destroyed Idubbbz, and that is the reason why he's no longer epic and based. I know they're making fun of those people, but in a way, when you look at it, yeah, she did kind of kill your career there, dude. But let's just get into it. I'm sorry, I just had to say that. Don't ever take dating advice from Idubbbz or any YouTuber, please. It's gonna end in tragedy, so, just want to put it out there because someone actually did ask Idubbbz, so RIP to that person.
I'm giving the people what they want. They've been asking for it for weeks.
Really?
Yeah.
Dating advice.
Yes.
Where?
Everyone's been asking for dating advice on the, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh, you bagged a cool one. Tell me how."
I don't believe that. I don't believe
That's
anyone
more like
saying
bagging
that.
advice.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys some bagging advice.
Huh?
I heard this piece of advice. First, it started as like a advice on like how to decide on what home you should buy to get like a lot of value in a home. And this one guy was describing it on TikTok as like, I love trains, so I would buy a house near some train tracks. And for me, that would be awesome and wouldn't bother me and my lifestyle at all. Meanwhile, everyone else on the market in the scene, they would be like, "Oh, I'm not going to buy this house because I'm afraid the train will wake me up or it'll be disturbing or something about it." Apply that logic to the dating world when you're looking for a potential partner.
Okay, not so bad. This is getting me motivated to go and raise some women up. Thank you, Idubbbz. Round of applause for Idubbbz. Might get me late tonight, so thank you, Idubbbz. I'll definitely be picking up some of the merch, and I might go to Creator Clash 3. Okay, I might pull up. Hopefully, I'm not banned from the event. So far, so good. A little weird with the whole I took advice from TikTok or I heard advice from TikTok. Another tip, don't take advice from TikTokers because they're just, I'm not going to take advice from a 15-year-old teaching me how to risk girls, okay? And just, no, you either have it or you don't. And I'm not saying dating tutorials or how to ask women out tutorials are bad. Of course not. They're not. There's some good advice out there. But this is like the age-old question. Would you hire a personal trainer that's 700 pounds to teach you how to lose weight? No, of course not. And that is the same thing with Idubbbz here. No one should be taking his advice. Please don't do it. You're gonna end up in the same situation where, the whole world is calling you, a cuck and a loser, and you lose your career and your credibility and all that good stuff, right? It's like, of course not. I will not pay hundreds of dollars per month for a trainer that's extremely overweight. No, of course not. You're not gonna hire someone like that. Apply that logic to Idubbbz. Why would anyone ask Idubbbz for dating advice, okay? I mean, so far, we haven't gone to the worst part. And please correct me and tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm picking up the vibe, and it feels like Idubbbz's wife doesn't even want to be there. She's like, huh? What? Why? Huh? Why? Once again, I'm not familiar with the podcast. I don't know how she is, but I do know that I'm blocked from Twitter. I don't know what I did or said. I don't know. I'm such a nice and positive person. I don't know what I could have done to be blocked from Twitter. But like I said, so far so good. I'm taking notes. My pencil is out. My notebook is out. I'm writing what Idubbbz is saying. It can only go up from here, right?
You can. I'm not saying you should, apply this universally, but you can say, oh, like for me, I'm like, I don't mind any hair length on you. You could be bald. Mm-hmm. Your hair could be down to the floor. Mm-hmm. Any hairstyle, as far as I know, I'm racking my brain through all the different options of hairstyles, and I'm like, yeah, they're all fine. I don't care. Mm-hmm. And that kind of opens you up for a lot more options that you didn't necessarily consider. I'm realizing that I'm caring less about body hair, women with armpit hair or.
I think that's my fault.
Arm hair.
4 years ago, I just stopped shaving as often. And I think you've just had to get used to it.
No, that's not true.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shave all the time.
No, I only shave when I'm doing OnlyFans.
No, I think your perception of what is shaved.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to laugh that hard, but this is crazy. This is a crazy era in which we're living in, where your wife doesn't shave for you, but she does shave whenever she sends pictures to other men on OnlyFans. That is a crazy concept, and I'm not saying all women should be shaved, right? And the reason why sometimes I'm like, no, I'm not saying that, I have to be very specific, is because there's a lot of retards who put words in my mouth of stuff that I'm not even saying, so I gotta specify. I don't care, right? So I gotta specify and make sure, my words are not taken out of context or what I'm trying to say. You know what I mean? So that's why sometimes I specify. It's not to drag the video to be longer. It's to stop people from being, but you said this, and it's like, if it came from me, I said it, and if it doesn't, I didn't, So I just want to put it out there. I'm not saying every woman should be shaved from head to toe, just go full fucking bald. I'm not saying that at all. But, putting myself in Idubbbz's shoes, I would be kind of upset knowing that my wife doesn't shave for me, and the only reason why she shaves is to do OF content. So in a nutshell, she's shaving for other men and not for me, for the husband. And I don't know, something about that is so fucking funny. And I know that Idubbbz said that he doesn't mind, but I don't know. I personally will find it extremely weird if my wife for the last 4 years hasn't shaved or whatever. And the only time she does is when she makes OF content. So what does that say? You know what I mean? I don't know, maybe it's just me, but I think that's kind of weird. I'm always like, it's your body, do whatever you want. As long as you're not stinky, it's all good. And everyone has their preferences. Some guys like it when, the girl shaves her armpits, and some like it long, to each their own. I'm not here to shame anyone or tell anyone what to do. But the fact that she does shave for other men and not Idubbbz is crazy funny. I don't know. And I'm not even hating. It's just embarrassing. I'm just getting secondhand embarrassment watching this. And since we're all amigos and amigas, I thought I would share it with you guys.
No, I only shave when I'm doing OnlyFans.
No, I think your perception of what is shaven and what is not shaven is different.
Okay.
Because you can get a little stubble and you're like, oh, I'm Sasquatch or whatever. That's not true.
No.
To the untrained eye, I'm like, yeah, that's a naked leg.
No, I won't shave for 3 weeks on my armpits sometimes. Sometimes I look down, I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, the armpits, I don't even fucking care about, though.
I know.
And why does anyone care about that? They're just the fucking under your arm.
No, I know.
Idubbbz, some people have preferences, okay? It's fine. Let me be, okay? What do people care? It's just hair. Like, I personally, should I give my opinion on this? I think I should. I think the whole world is asking for it. And before I overshare, I think people are getting way too comfortable talking about stuff that should stay private. I know that you have more hair under your armpits than I do, and that is the reason why I love you forever. That's the reason why I married you, because your hair was longer than mine. Like, honestly, guys, some stuff you just stay within you guys, right? Not everyone needs to hear this. And the only reason why I'm talking about this is, number one, it's funny and it's entertainment. Number two, they willingly put this content out there. I'm not hacking their hard drives and, seeking the content. And out of curiosity, I actually want to know what the dislike to like ratio is, and I want to see what their core audience thinks of this. So this is their YouTube channel. It has 31,000 subscribers, pretty respectable. And this is the video. It's about an hour and a half long. It got like 5,000 views. And the dislike to like ratio is fine, almost 100 dislikes. Yeah, the comment section is about what I expected. This is what it's like to listen into the theater. Sorry, I couldn't finish that. This is what it's like to listen into the theater tech kids combo. Anesia and Ian have more of an awkward co-worker dynamic than a romantic dynamic. This is absolutely cool. Yeah, that's something else that I want to point out. Like, it feels like they have no chemistry, which is crazy considering they've been married for years. Like, it's just so dry. And people are right. It kind of feels like I'm talking to a co-worker. Oh, so how was Lil Bobby's soccer game? Oh, it was good. He scored 3 points. Oh, that's great. That is great. So 3 points, huh? Yeah, 3 points. Okay. Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, how old is he? Like 10? He's killing it, So how's your wife? That's kind of the vibe that I'm getting from here. And they're supposed to be married. Like, just compare these to any other YouTuber couple. I don't know, pick one. And the difference is not in day. It's actually crazy. And I know that every single couple is different. Okay, not everyone's the same. I completely get that. But I mean, it does feel like I'm talking to a co-worker. And I'm 20 something years old saving money for a concert. And they're saving money to pay for their kids' college. It's like, what are we supposed to talk about? Your wife cheated on you for the 5th time today? I'm sorry to hear that, Daryl. I truly am. The lack of chemistry between these two is laughable. It's like they don't even like each other. And it's like, this podcast gives me vibes of me trying to bond with my stepdad for the first time ever. And after meeting him, you know what I mean? It's those kind of awkward vibes. So where do you work at? It's like, dude, you guys have been married for years. Have a little more chemistry, Jesus.
I don't care about that.
It's
They're just the fucking under your arm.
No,
like,
I know, I
unless
agree.
someone's like sexually attracted to armpits, I don't get the.
Which, by the way, I uploaded a picture of me yesterday where my arm was up, and someone did in the comments say, "Yes, armpit."
I
So
love that.
they do exist. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, if you're getting excited over armpit hair and you're paying for OnlyFans, yeah, you need to you need to be locked away. That's gotta be next level down bad. Fuck yeah. Yeah, I could see some armpit hair. It's like, oh my god. Like, I don't even, like, these people cannot be saved. They can't.
Okay, so body hair. What about like height? Like maybe you're a guy who doesn't
Yeah.
mind tall women.
Yes.
You could bag.
I'm also in that category. I don't care how tall you are.
Yeah.
I mean, although I haven't been with anyone who's taller than me.
It's very hard to be taller than you as a woman.
Yeah. But I don't know. Seems interesting.
Wait,
Yeah, you know what? At first, I wasn't really noticing the lack of chemistry until I started reading the comment section. But yeah, this whole segment and this part in specific, the last 20 minutes, yeah, there's no chemistry. It's like, oh no way, that's crazy. So what else do you do? Oh, we're married. Oh yeah, forget about that. I don't know, maybe I'm just the only one. And this is not to hate on anyone. I just find this funny. Like, I'm not here with bad intent like I've been in the past, believe it or not. Like, I just saw this clip going around and I just couldn't believe they actually willingly uploaded this part. Or to be honest, this whole channel, like, no one is watching this, well, no disrespect to Dax Flame, he is a goat, and I'm not being sarcastic, by the way, but it's like, no one is watching the podcast. I mean, my second channel where I talk about music, cheap plug, by the way, please follow it, is pulling, better numbers, and I promote it, like, every few months. And on top of that, why would you watch this? There's no entertainment whatsoever. Like, a lot of people give shit, and including myself, to the H3 podcast, but at least it's entertaining from time to time. They talk about interesting shit. They talk about drama and fun stuff. Right here, they're just talking about dumb stuff that no one cares about. I don't know. Like, that channel cannot be profitable.
I have a question. Why is it hard for a woman to be taller than the man?
What for him? Well, because he's
No. What you just said, you said it's very hard for a woman to be taller than the man.
No, I said taller.
Where did this fucking guy come from? I have never seen him in my entire life. What the fuck? He just popped out of nowhere.
Him specifically.
Huh? Oh, it's very, very rare.
It's hard for a woman to be taller than him. It would be difficult to find a woman.
Oh, rare.
Bro. Well,
When you say hard, I thought it was like difficult.
It was more poetic language.
yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing,
Sorry,
though,
I
but-
just misinterpreted what you said.
That temper, though, I wouldn't want to see her mad. And now you understand why Idubbbz doesn't really say anything, because we all know who wears the pants. And like, I don't even gotta say it. You guys know. You guys know who wears the pants. Everyone's made videos on Idubbbz, and you know, this is nothing new or original by any means. I just find this funny and entertainment, and it's awkward. You know, not to sound like a broken record, but it straight up feels like I'm watching two people who've never interacted with each other ever, and they don't know anything about each other. They're just like, yeah. So how's breathing from your point of view? Please don't get violent. You know, shout out to Boblax for putting this on my feed. I had no idea this happened because I don't really keep up with Idubbbz. You know, I'm not too interested in the She Destroyed My Career podcast. But I mean, if they had me as a guest, I would go. Should be fun. And I think I can make it entertaining, okay? Hell of entertainment even. But with that said, what do you guys think of this? I personally found it funny. I don't think that was the intent of the podcast or this segment, but that's how it came across, at least for me. And don't take dating advice from Idubbbz, okay? That's the worst mistake you can make, unless you want to end up like him. And yeah, that was a bit painful to watch. It definitely took at least 6 years from my life, from my lifespan. So if you appreciated my sacrifice, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Follow my Twitter, subscribe to the second channel, and enough said. I'm out. Peace.